हाय स्टूडेंट्स, आज फिर से आप लोगों के लिए लेके आया हूँ सीबीएसई क्लास 9th का एक दूसरा सब्जेक्ट जिसका नाम है स्केलर एंड वेक्टर। पिछले वीडियो में हमने पढ़ा था डिस्टेंस एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट और हमने आपको होमवर्क भी दिया था 2 क्वेश्चन। तो चलिए आइए सबसे पहले वो होमवर्क का क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं। ये रहा स्क्रीन पे वो क्वेश्चन। The question was, what is the displacement of the cross country team if they began at school, run 10 miles and finish back at school? So read the question once again, students. What will be the answer? Yeah, this is the answer. The displacement will be 0 and the distance will be 10 miles. See, I'll explain how. See, this is a cross country team, right? And a cross country team, if they begin at a school, suppose this is a school, they started from here and after completing they return to the same starting point. Okay, so from here we know the displacement is the change in position, so displacement equal to 0, it will be 0, and the distance it will be 10 miles. Okay, next question was, this was the next question, what is the distance and the displacement of the race car drivers in the Indy 500? See, the displacement of the car somewhere near 0 miles since they virtually finish where they started, and the distance will be 500 miles. ओके, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का टॉपिक, स्केलर एंड वेक्टर्स. So what are the scalar quantities and what are the vector quantities? First we will discuss about the definition of scalar and vector, then after we will further move a bunch of example of the scalar and vector so that you will get to know very well what is the scalars and what is the vector and what is the difference between scalar and vector. Okay, so let's start it. So what is the scalar quantity? See, scalar are quantities that are fully described by a magnitude or numerical value alone. What is the vector? Vector are quantities that are fully described by both a magnitude as a direction. So student, as per this scalar and vector, see, in scalar we have only and only magnitude, and in vector we have magnitude plus direction. Okay, so what is magnitude? Last video I told you what is the magnitude. If you don't seen my earlier video, you can pause it and you just go through the playlist of my channel. You can see the video of magnitude and direction. So I'll explain you what is the magnitude. See, suppose there is a block. This block name, you can say it is a block A. Okay, and we move this block A, or we displace this box A from his position to this position. So now, while moving this box from his initial position to the final position, we travel some distance. This is the distance from this position to this position. So from this position to this position, we just displace the object. This is the object, or you can say this is a block. So for this block we displaced from this position to this position. Suppose, let's see, this distance between these two blocks is 5 meter. Okay, so this 5 meter is called as magnitude. Okay, because see, as per the description, a scalar quantities are described by magnitude or numerical value. So this 5 is a numerical value, right? So 5 is a numerical value, so this is a magnitude. And if we say this 5 meter towards east or towards right, this block A moves 5 meter towards east or towards right. See, this is the left, this is the right. Okay, so if we say this 5 meter towards east, then this is called as vector quantities. There 5 meter, it is a magnitude. Along with the magnitude there is a direction. East, what is this? East is the direction, no? So in vector, as per description, vector are the quantities that are fully described by both a magnitude and a direction. So it is called a vector quantity. And this 5, what is this 5? 5 is the magnitude. So you can say this is a scalar quantities. Okay, and students, you should remember the direction of this east, west, north and south. You have to remember while you solving the equation. But in your standard, class 9th standard, only there is a definition is enough of scalar and vector quantity. But when you move to the 12th standard or 11th standard or 10th standard, you will study deeply what is scalar and what is vector. Okay, so students, let's proceed forward. You understand what is the scalar, what is the vector? Scalar is only having magnitude, that is numerical value. So this 5 meter is a scalar quantity, and with this magnitude if added the direction, so it is called vector quantity. So I have some example for you. Just test yourself. There is a quantity, there is a category, so you have to identify these one by one, which one is the scalar quantity and which is the vector quantity. So tell me, 5 meter, it is a scalar quantity or vector quantity? This 5 meter. Yeah, absolutely, it is a scalar quantity. See, 5 meter, there is no change in direction. If I ask you 5 meters, so 5 meters where? In east, west, south, north, or left or right. So it is a scalar quantity. And this 30 meter per second east, this is a vector quantity, because along with the magnitude he is also having the direction, so it is a vector quantity, right? Next, what is 5 minute north? 5 minute north, this is also having magnitude plus direction, so it is a vector quantity. This one 20 degrees Celsius. 20 degrees Celsius, this is a scalar quantity because Celsius we are not measuring any direction. It is upward or downward or right side or left side. So it is a scalar quantity. What is the 256 bytes? 256 bytes, it is also a scalar quantity because there is no mention or no name of the direction. So what is 4000 calorie? This is also a scalar quantity. So student, hope आपको समझ में आ गया होगा व्हाट आर द स्केलर एंड व्हाट आर द वेक्टर. सो अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया है तो आप इसको अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं और लाइक कर सकते हैं और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं हमारे लेटेस्ट वीडियो का अपडेट पाने के लिए. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग.